Greetings. Once again, it's time for Shelf Life Book Reviews Online, where I present for you, the faithful reader, a book that I very, very highly recommend. And this is a nonfiction book, and this is really a great read. It's My Mama Cass, a Memoir by Owen Elliot-Kugell. This is published by Hachette Books, and it retails for $39. I grew up with the musical group The Mamas and the Papas. Anyone who loved music in the 60s remembers the song California Dreamin', Words of Love, Monday, Monday, and so many more. The group members were Denny Doherty, John and Michelle Phillips, and of course, Mama Cass Elliot. And this book is about Mama Cass Elliot, written by her daughter. Mama Cass died in July 1974. Her daughter was born in 1967, so she really only knew her for about 7 years. But in this book, she talks about her reminiscences of her mother and life after her mother died. This is a very emotional book. Anyone who knew Mama Cass knew her as a really inventive and intelligent individual. She was not just about music. She hosted the Johnny Carson show several times, and she also was a guest on, I think, about 10 or so times. But in this book, her daughter Owen talks about the final time that she saw her mother. Her mother was going to England for a tour, and she remembers, waving to the plane as the plane flew away, and she said it was the last time that I would see her. Now, there's a lot of rumors about the death of Mama Cass Elliot. The big rumor was that she choked to death on a ham sandwich in her London, England hotel room. Owen wants to set the record straight. She says that is an urban myth. Mama Cass actually died of a massive heart attack in her sleep. She wants to set the record straight, for all the people that made fun of, oh, ho, 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 she choked on a ham sandwich. Well, that couldn't be further from the truth. Now, Mama Cass, of course, as we all know, did have a body size issue, and people made fun of her because of that. But toward the last of her life, she actually lost close to 100 pounds. And she was okay with her body image, and it wasn't about her body size, it was about her music. And after the Mamas and the Papas, she took in a solo career. She had some great hits, such as Move In a Little Bit Closer and Make Your Own Kind of Music, which is an anthem, to people who are individuals and want to be themselves. Now, she also had a great ear for musical talent, and it is said that she helped bring together Crosby, Stills, and Nash. And so it's quite a book. She talks, the daughter, Owen, talks in detail about she almost became part of Wilson Phillips. Owen liked to sing, but at the last minute they decided that they were just going to be a trio, Wilson Phillips, and she was sort of, kicked out of the group. Actually, she never was a real part of the group, but they talked about having her join the group. So in the pages of the book, Owen talks about her father, Chuck Day, who she never really met. He was a musician, and he played on some of Mama Cass Elliot's songs. In fact, the day of Cass Elliot's funeral, Owen remembers seeing across the street, on the other side of the street from the cemetery, a man standing there. And she later realized that it was her father. And years later, when they reconnected, she asked why he didn't come to the cemetery, and he just didn't think it was appropriate. He wasn't ready. So, but they did meet. He did die in 2008, but at least they had a bit of closure that she did finally meet the man who was her father. Apparently, Chuck and Cass had a one-night affair, and that resulted in Owen being conceived. So the book is really a tour of the musical world, her life, and the epilogue is most interesting, where she writes, and I quote her, "Writing this book was more than a labor of love for me. It was a necessary part of my evolution as a human being. Weaving together all the stories that I have been told over the years about my mom with my own memories has been cathartic in ways that I never imagined. I'm left with the most incredible feeling of completion and gratitude for this experience." And we are grateful that she did write this book because it brings into perspective the life of Mama Cass Elliot, who was part of the Mamas and the Papas and a great musical talent. So hopefully you will purchase this book if you did love the Mamas and the Papas and Mama Cass Elliot in her solo career. So please let me know if you do agree with my review. Thank you for watching. I will be back again with another book very soon. So until then, stay safe, stay sane, stay in touch, and I will see you at the bookstore. Bye for now.